We are doctors helping other doctors. What we want to achieve is a complete and total transparency when it comes to not just healthcare, but when it comes to healthcare reimbursement and healthcare compensation. Hello, my name is Alexander Lakowski, and I'm the founder of Reimbursement Rx. I have been in practice since 2004 in various forms of medical enterprise. I've been employed by a large multi-specialty group. I have been part of a private multi-specialty group, part of independent internal medicine group. I worked as a hospitalist, and for the last 6 years settled in my own private practice that I run together with my wife, who's also an internist. And we have been very lucky to be able to have a thriving independent practice in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is not a very friendly place for independent physicians. When I was still in residency at University of Massachusetts Medical School from 2001 to 2004, I began to question the business aspect of medicine. I didn't understand much of it. And because of that, I decided that I needed more of a business kind of knowledge, and I enrolled at an MBA program at University of Massachusetts, and that kind of opened up my eyes to what was going on in the world of business, and subsequently in the world of business of medicine. In the subsequent years, as I began to practice, I began to see how big and how complex and how poorly understood the actual business of medicine is, and how few doctors actually know and understand what is going on. Very few physicians actually know how and why they're getting paid, or why hospitals getting paid so much more. It's a complex and convoluted system. There are ways around it. There are ways to navigate it. You need pretty much essentially a degree in medical economics just to understand how everything works. Looking at other doctors, I have felt that there's a need. There's a need to help our fellow physicians to understand how things work, to teach you about the intricacies, the complexity of the financial flow chain, and just how you get paid. Very few doctors understand how health insurances work, how Medicare works, how incentives work, how the quality of care actually translates into benefits to you and your patients, for that matter. To do so, I decided to create a company. We called it Reimbursement Rx, just for that purpose, essentially to help you with your reimbursement. And it's important to know that we're not sponsored by any large hospital, insurance company, or pharmaceutical company, for that matter. We are doctors helping other doctors. What we want to achieve is a complete and total transparency when it comes to not just healthcare, but when it comes to healthcare reimbursement and healthcare compensation. We would like all doctors to understand how the system works, and how to, not to take advantage of it, but how to use it so that you can be happy at work, seeing patients, doing the best for your patients, but also being compensated for it correctly and fairly.